All right, how are we doing today? Today, we are going to crack the case, no pun intended, on how lawyers can inevitably add 20 to 30 new cases into their calendar every single month by optimizing the most overlooked part of their business. So, who am I? My name's Keshav, and I'm a co founder at Golden and Glorious, where we've been in this marketing game for the past 3 years now. Not only do we help our clients like Nick generate leads for their business, but we also implement our nurture flow sequence that converts the same lead gen efforts into more closed cases. So you can see right around the tail end of February, start of March, we implemented nurture flow, and we took those same lead gen efforts that were being implemented before, and you can see how many offers were sold uh, after that point as well. Now, this training that I'm going to be explaining, which will be going through Nurture Flow, is for you if you're tired of going to networking events and relying solely on referrals to get new cases. You've got the basics of lead gen sorted, but you're still unsatisfied with the money that's coming in. And the last thing you want to do is invest in another get more leads or double your closing rate or get more referrals cash grab. Sound like you? Let's get straight into it. So there's one of two ways really that you can go about it. You can do what most lawyers do, or you can do what smart lawyers do. So what do most lawyers do? They drive traffic through SEO, through Facebook ads that don't work, through their social media and referrals, and they funnel people to their website where they can fill out a consultation form to contact you. This will probably get you a few inbound leads every week. You can get your personal assistant, or you can sift through these appointments yourself and pre-qualify them, and about 20 to 30% of the appointments actually show up, and even less than them are actually qualified. This means that you wasted your time, your energy, and your money to fill up your calendar with people who get cold feet when it comes time to sign the engagement agreement. Now, what do smart lawyers do? They keep doing the same lead gen as they were doing before to get the leads through the door, but they place a trained triage specialist in their company who can pre-qualify the leads and clean up your pipeline. And in conjunction with that, you used a special nurture sequence that works automatically in the background after someone has booked a consultation with you, and it achieves a 75% show up rate and a high quality of leads, which means that you sign a multiplier of deals on the same lead gen efforts, which means that you can reinvest into those lead gen efforts and pocket the difference for yourself. Now, I'm not going to show you how to get more leads like the ads you see plastered all over the internet, because if getting more leads was really the answer, you'd probably be a multimillionaire already, right? And you wouldn't be watching this video. You see, what truly matters in this day and age isn't lead generation, because anyone can hop on Facebook and start an ad. It's what happens after the lead has been captured. To get out of the current way you're marketing and your business and double your production means to focus on one thing: your show up rate and your quality. You see, this is probably what your business looks like right now. There's a big gap from where you are right now and where you want to be. So you're probably generating low quality leads again that barely show up prepared to consultations. And then when it does come time to sign that service agreement, that engagement agreement, they get cold feet, and your efforts literally go nowhere, and you just feel like you're spinning your wheels in the mud. But only if you could just close top quality cases on autopilot, where you can just show up and do your best work. And these results feed into your marketing, making you a mogul in your area and stomping out the rest of the competition, all while doing less work on the back end. Now, this is what most people on the internet will claim the solution to all of your problems is. The internet gurus will say, oh, lead generation, let me run your Facebook ads, uh, use referrals or reactivate your old leads. Now, I'm not knocking these methods completely. Uh, they're crucial. They're the central part in generating your leads, absolutely. But to say that they're the end all be all and that generating leads equals more money in the bank is naive. It's really only half the equation. We want to generate those leads, we want to get them to show intent, but we also want these leads to show up, not just show up excited and ready to work with you. So let's do some quick math. Let's say you're spending $350 a day to generate leads, and that $350 generates you 10 leads, and you did this on a day-to-day basis. And this could be Facebook ads, this could be Google ads, whatever your strategy is. Let's just hypothetically assume you, just for the simple round numbers, you get 10 leads out of that. Now, your current system probably has 1 out of 10 of them being qualified. And let's say that it takes you 10 consultations to close one case. Your cost per closed case is $3,500, which means 10 days of lead generation spend needs to go in before you can close one case. Now, what if we could implement a mechanism where instead of 1 out of 10 qualified leads, we get 4 out of 10? And assuming you have the same exact closing rate, it takes you 10 consultations to close one case. What does that bring your CPCC down to? $875. Your dollar just got 4 times more efficient. The same lead gen, the same close rate. It's just this mechanism that was introduced. And here's exactly how you want to go about doing it. So we want to solve 5 things. We want to solve lead gen. We want to solve what a concept I like to call speed to lead. We want to solve relationship building and CRM. And of course, you want to track everything and anything that you are doing just so we stay on top of things. So lead generation. Create a better booking process. How are people booking their consultations right now? We found in the past that ads work the best. Capture those leads, put them through a pre-qualifying quiz where if they do qualify, they're presented with a consultation booking link where they can, whichever way you like to go about it, meeting them in person or over Zoom, can book in a time with you. Now, of course, after they book in, give them a thank you page with multiple resources that they can use to get more educated about your process, to learn more about you and warm them up to you and your services. Now, solving speed to lead. This is crucial. Most lawyers, law firms, even the highest echelons of legal professionals, they wait so long before getting back to their leads. Speaking for lawyers, they get their personal assistants to, collect all the inbound leads and then reach out to them whenever a day or two later. But what you need to do is implement a triage specialist that reaches out within 5 to 10 minutes of someone showing intent. They'll have a consultation appointment setting script where they can pre-qualify that lead again, garner that intent and that interest, and then send that booking link their way. And this booking link could be to book, again, a consultation in person if it is something like family law or a criminal offense, or if it's something milder and lighter and you do it over Zoom. Whatever your process is, send them the link to pencil themselves in. Of course, we want to also implement follow-up sequences. So let's say in the event that someone shows intent, they don't book in a time with you, and the triager reaches out and they still don't answer the phone. Well, for the next 30 days, we can literally set up a sequence that follows up with them every single day until they do pencil in a time. Solving relationship building. This is huge for your show up rates. We want to implement email and SMS campaigns. So you want to have an email that goes out 24 hours before, 12 hours before, 6 hours before, and 15 minutes before the start of the consultation. And these can be reminders in conjunction with a little piece of something they might find useful. This could be education. This could be whatever it is that your client in your given niche values the most. Give them just free resources that they can appreciate. Solving CRM. You would not believe how many lawyers have kept their client organization process so disorganized and they're not on top of it at all. If you aren't already, use Go High Level. This is the bread and butter of CRMs. You want to manage your pipeline. You want to know who's in the new lead stage, who's in the book stage, who's in the close stage, wasn't ready 1 week ago but told me to follow up with them 2 weeks from now phase. You want to have everything completely organized. And the best part of Go High Level is that there is dialing straight from the app available, so your triager can use that directly. Now, of course, we want to track everything because the old saying goes, what doesn't get tracked does not get improved. So we want to track the new leads that are coming in. We want to track the amount of conversations started by your triager. We want to look through the pending bookings, the actual bookings, the show up rates that you're getting, and the close rates. And of course, we want to automate all this on a tracking sheet so you don't have to do anything upfront. Now, someone who is smart acquires knowledge as you are doing right now. but what they also do is a very crucial thing. They also change their behavior. You see, you're where you're at right now and you know where you want to go. Knowledge was half the battle there. Now comes implementation. I understand that this was a high level, generalized view of the whole process, and you don't necessarily know how this can fit for your process, how you operate. And the best way to get clarity on that is an implementation call. Let's have a quick conversation. So if you want me to give you a full walkthrough of how our system works and how you can implement it yourself, and how you can design a game plan and offer you the best insights and advice in this specific area, or if you just want us to implement the system for you, we can walk through our pricing structure and what it takes to work for us. I'll audit your current lead gen efforts for free, and I will show you how you can implement our system so you can stop relying on needing more to make more. Now, that all sounds good, but there is some important things I need to go over. This call is not going to be for everyone due to the simple fact that you need to qualify. You need to have lead generation figured out somewhat. It doesn't matter if it's ads or organic. You need to have people coming through the door. You need to have a few case studies or previous cases that you can show to the world and use as social proof and leverage for your services. And last but very not least, you need to be 100% confident in your ability to deliver, because you will potentially get flooded with tons and tons of new consultation calls. And secondly, we can only do 10 audit and implementation calls per week. We already get 40 to 50 applicants for this every single week, and 35% of them get canceled automatically just simply because they aren't qualified. So how do you go about it? Click on the button below this video. It should say something like, click here to schedule your session. Fill out the short application form and choose a time slot that works the best for you. Then once a call is scheduled, please make sure that you show up, because you can only schedule one call per user, and if you miss it, you won't be able to schedule another one. So that's all for me, and I'll see you on the call. Stay golden, stay glorious, and have a beautiful day.